Okay, so we're gonna talk about spidey senses, all right? So you know what I'm talking about, where hair in the back of your neck stands up and you're like, hey, something's not right. So I'm in the woods doing some filming, and I hear a pretty good crunch of bushes and branches snapping. And you know, I grew up in the woods and know what is real and what is imagination, and know if it's a bird or a pheasant or a grouse or something like that, or just a deer, right? Anyhow, I'm like, yeah, that just doesn't sound right. That was pretty loud and close. So I'm trying to film, and I'm like, in between takes, I'm like, not a bear, making noises. And so I turned the toggle on my truck. Do you know the alarm, like panic mode? So, chirp, 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 chirp. Let that run a couple seconds, turn it off. Chirp, 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 chirp. Did it again. And anyhow, it just seemed odd, right? So I'm continuing trying to film, trying not to, like, you know, constantly just keep looking in the bushes for what's making noises. And anyways, listen to your spidey sense, okay? Sometimes it can play tricks on you. Sometimes it's real, right? So I get packed up. I'm headed down the trail. Not more than 100 yards away from where I was filming, I see two black bears just scurrying across the road from my direction. One went left, one went right. And then I'm trying to film them and like, I saw some bears, this is cool. And I've only seen bears a handful of times, like once or twice ever. So maybe 2 times I can recall for sure bear sightings, right? So this would be number 3, where it's like, that was a for sure bear, right? Not like, oh, it was a bear, but like real bear. And anyhow, so now I'm geeking out thinking, I gotta find these bear, right? And I gotta leave. I'm late to where I'm supposed to go. And I got the window down, I rolled the sunroof down, I got the camera out the top, trying to film and trying to see if this bear, did the bear climb the tree? Like, is it up there? Like, is it gonna jump on me? And anyhow, it was awesome to see. So I guess the moral of the story is, we're built with intuition, I guess, to kind of listen to that. Don't freak yourself out all the time when you hear a branch crack, but like really dive into what you're really thinking and sensing and listen to that. So a couple things for you hikers and campers. Let's say you're a dad and you don't have a firearm, you don't have a pistol or something with you. Get that bear spray. That bear spray, you know, it shoots 25 to 30 feet out. I think it does like 12 seconds of continuous burst with that pepper spray stuff. It's pretty gnarly stuff. And I'm sure if you're watching videos on YouTube and shorts, you've seen videos where they're spraying bear and they're like take off instantly, right? They're like, I don't want anything to do with what you got going on there, mister. Because that bear spray is pretty gnarly stuff. Also, ladies, when you're hiking and camping, maybe solo or even with a group, having that bear spray, I think, is just a handy thing. It just gives you that, I don't know if it's just the sense of protection, like I have something to protect me from whatever's coming my way. And that's such a good feeling. And with the technology we have nowadays, to not have something to protect you is just kind of silly to me. So have your bear spray on the ready. Maybe you have a firearm, keep that on the ready. But I just thought it was interesting how my spidey senses said there was something there, and there actually was something there. So take what you want from that, and we'll catch you on the next one.